Isaiah Johnson, I've had him in my Marine Resource 1 class and then into the Marine Resource 2 class. And he excelled in everything that he did with the lab, and had a real concern about the animals and the animals' health and working with the animals that are in the lab. And I taught him about socialization of animals, and he goes, no way. Goldfish, koi, turtles, you can socialize? And I go, absolutely. These are some of the things that he learned about the lab and about taking care of animals that really depend on you to treat them for any type of shell rot, fin rot, or feeding resources. And he did this, and he enjoyed it, and he taught other people. Matter of fact, he taught Lillian Ruddy, who we'll talk about next on this video, that these animals are in tune to you. Whatever you do, I showed him how to pet koi and how to feed the bass by hand. Yes, and when he did, he had the little fish in his hand, and it came up and grabbed his fingers and would not let go. And it just flopped there. A remarkable young man. He is going to go so far because he's so outgoing. Yeah, he makes these mistakes. Any teenager makes these mistakes, but he always, gathered himself together. Yes, I had a few talks with him, but he came out like a rose. And it's a great honor that I am going to present him with the Marine Science Outstanding Senior Boy for the Marine 2 Oceanography class. And that is Isaiah Johnson. Lillian, it is my pleasure to nominate you for the Marine Science Outstanding Senior Award, because in all the 3 years that I knew you, you always brightened up the room with your smile and your dedication, and then coming in during advisory or homeroom, and you and Isaiah would be working on the tanks and testing the water and doing all that. You just went the extra mile, and it's huge. I don't get students that are that motivated and that involved with the marine lab and the tanks and the troughs and the turtles, and training the animals to eat from your hand was amazing. Like I said, we are all connected, the animals and us, and you connected so well with the lab and Isaiah and the other kids that were in our Marine 2 classes. You guys were leaders, and you challenged them. You say, yeah, get up, take care of your animals, test your water, or otherwise we're going to have dead animals all over the place. It was such a pleasure teaching you and watching you grow as a leader. It was amazing. Both you and Isaiah have, you're going to go a long ways. And I hope you have a good summer, and we finally can get together maybe later in the summer, and we'll have a barbecue out here and reminisce. You guys are awesome. You are awesome. So thank you so much. Even when I was gone, and you guys led that team, is what I heard from Lisa Martin. All right, bye.
Greetings from the math teachers here at ER. I'm Miss Davis. I always feel quite privileged when Mrs. Shepard, the chair of our math department, asks me if I want to give out the math award. It's always quite an honor. This award recognizes many qualities and talents a student must have to earn it. First, the student must challenge themselves to master difficult mathematical concepts, such as through AP Calculus or AP Statistics. Number two, the student must have an excellent work ethic and demonstrate academic integrity. And three, the student must be willing to share their knowledge and their expertise with their peers. This year, the student that best exemplifies the above is none other than Miss Erica Sheehy. It's at this point in my little speech that I normally would be asking Erica to come up to the stage and I would be giving her an award and giving her a big hug. Sadly, this year, a virtual hug is going to have to do, but hopefully the math department will come through with an actual award, Erica. I had the pleasure of being Erica's Calculus AB teacher last year and was so proud of her when she earned a 5 on the AP exam at the end of the year. And this year I have watched her excel even further as she mastered a second year of calculus independently. I love to watch Erica do math. I can always tell when she's about to have a eureka moment. She gets this glowy look to her and she gives herself a little shake. She is always very passionate about learning new things and wants to share that knowledge with others. Erica, you are one of the most mature, motivated, and talented students I have ever taught in over 2 decades of teaching. I am impressed with your work ethic, your intellectual curiosity, and your problem-solving skills. More importantly, you are a person with integrity and humility. With your gifts, your great work ethic, and your infectious personality, I am expecting big things from you in the future. On behalf of all the math teachers here at Emerald Ridge, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations.
I am happy to announce that our senior award winner for band for 2019-2020 is Spencer Walker. Congratulations, Spencer. Spencer has come an unbelievable way in terms of his progression in his ability and his leadership. Spencer is a quiet guy who is very kind and very amiable. But his leadership style has been very effective, and he has single-handedly taken on the role of being a real leader for our drumline and bringing a lot to our school and to our community. His words are soft, but they speak volumes, and the impact is strong. So, Spencer, thank you for all the work that you've done throughout your years here with the ERHS band. We really appreciate you, and congratulations on winning the senior award this year. I'd like to congratulate the winner of the Senior Band Award for 2019-2020, Maya Willebrand. I am so proud of Maya. She has come a very long way since I first met her as an elementary school student. She is a phenomenal horn player, one of the best in the state. And her journey through band has brought her to a position where she has been a great quiet but very well respected and effective leader. Her ideas are fantastic, and she's always looking out for what's the best for our program and for our band. So it's kind of a no-brainer that this year's award winner is Maya Willebrand. Congratulations, Maya, and thank you for all that you've done for our band.
Hi there. I am very happy to offer this award for Outstanding Senior in Choir. This year's recipient is perhaps the most accomplished student musician I have worked with in many, many years. Initially, I was impressed with her skills in piano performance. Those skills have been front and center even into this year when she was awarded the champion of our regional solo and ensemble contest in piano, and were it not for the school closure, I'm certain she would have done very well at state. Throughout the course of time she was in our program, our recipient accompanied choirs in rehearsals and in performances. Her expressive abilities and sight reading skills are off the charts. She has been a critical part of every choir's success for years. But a choir program is built with singers. Our outstanding senior is an all-around amazing musician with the ability to provide vocal and personal leadership as a soprano in every group she has sung with. Her leadership provided strength in both concert choir and chamber singers for 2 years, and her peers selected her to be a choir officer this year. All of this would be enough to be our outstanding senior in choir, but this student has done even more. She's been invited to be a part of an exclusive student composer forum that works with the Seattle Symphony and several other organizations over the course of many years. She has been a valuable part of our musical theater productions here at Emerald Ridge, both on stage as a singer and in the orchestra pit as an accompanist. For her future, she has been accepted to the Juilliard School of Music, our nation's most elite training ground for student musicians and composers. It is a true joy for me to recognize and thank our outstanding choir senior for 2020 with this award. I hope you will all join me in celebrating Elise Winkler. Congratulations.
Maya is an outstanding science student. She goes above and beyond as a science student. We all thoroughly have enjoyed having her in class. This past summer, she served as a citizen scientist studying mosquito larvae and is planning on going to the UW to study engineering. Congratulations, Maya. We've all really enjoyed having you in class, and good luck to you.
Hi, I'm Corey Evans, and I have the honor of presenting the 2020 Social Studies Department Award to Erica Sheehy. I'm lucky enough to have had Erica in class for 2 of the last 3 years, and I can't think of a more deserving student. She's a pleasure to have in class. She's always ready with either an insightful comment or sarcastic quip, both of which I really appreciate about her. She consistently went above and beyond when it came to social studies. She took and aced every AP class that the department offers. She applied lessons in civic engagement by working in student government as a class officer, and even included history as an emphasis in her AP research project this year. Congratulations, Erica, and best of luck next year.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Chappell, and I'm the computer science teacher at Emerald Ridge High School, and I'm here to announce the Class of 2020 Technology Award to a student who is an amazing student, and I've had him for a couple of classes just this year, and as well as other classes in the previous years, and he has done an amazing job. I see him in the morning, and he talks to me about all the programming he works on, and as his game that he's creating as well, and he's just an amazing student all around, and will have such an amazing future in either game design or some sort of programming field. But this student is just amazing. And the student is Zachary Cook. Congratulations. You did such a great job, Zach. I'm so excited for you and the future that you hold.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Emerald Ridge Auditorium. My name is Mr. Tavern, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of presenting Bill Nowicki and Shelby Howery with this year's Theater Arts Award. Shelby and Bill distinguished themselves as the top theater students of the class of 2020, not only due to their tremendous talent, and anyone who's seen a show here over the last 3 years can testify, they are crazy talented and created many memorable characters and moments on stage. But these two also are tremendous leaders. They set an amazing example for the other students in the department and led by example. They were always ready to go, always ready to work, and always willing to give it their best. And because of that, they found success on the stage, and they have left their mark on this department. So on behalf of the Emerald Ridge Theater Department, all things that means, staff members, students, volunteers, everyone involved, congratulations, Shelby and Bill.
Hi, my name is Jessica Matson, and I am thrilled to honor Nicole Brandmeier as our 2020 ASL Student of the Year. Nicole has immersed herself in every opportunity that the ASL program has offered the last 4 years, and she has done so with the utmost talent, commitment, and enthusiasm. She pushes herself to improve, and she challenges and inspires those around her. This year, Nicole has served as an ASL Club officer and member, as a peer tutor, and as a member of our ASL competition team. And she served in each of those roles with a smile on her face and a can-do attitude. She also lettered in ASL, which is quite an accomplishment that spans over multiple years. And she has an amazing passion for both the language and the culture, as well as for helping others, which was evident every single day. Congratulations, Nicole. You are so deserving of this award. You are an amazing person inside and out, and I'm thrilled to have you join the ranks with fellow amazing ASL students that have come before you. We could not be more proud of the person and the student that you are. Congratulations on being our 2020 ASL Student of the Year. Best of luck to you in all of your future endeavors.
The 2020 recipient of the World Language Award for French is Elise Clancy. Elise started French with me as a sophomore in what was ultimately a very tumultuous year for both her and our French classroom. Despite this, Elise always worked hard to learn French and definitely made me laugh with the kinds of French she wanted to learn, or sometimes had sought out herself when I wouldn't teach her something. When we wrote stories in French 2, I had the perfect picture prompt for Elise and her teammates because I knew that I would get a detailed story of intrigue and drama. In French 3, Elise regaled the class with her adventures in flirting at Anthem. And once we were in distance learning mode, Elise has usually been the first student to respond in our discussion forum and participate in our novel study. I'm sad not to be able to close the year out the way I normally do with students, but I know that next year at UWT, Elise Clancy will be a very successful first-year student there.
Hello everybody, and thank you for taking the time to watch these videos to honor our seniors and all the work that they've done. It is my honor to present the 2020 Senior German Student Award to Mr. Gabriel Seebach. Gabe is not just winning this award or getting this recognition for the great work that he's done as a senior this year, but for all 4 years that he has been in my class as a German student, which in itself is a rare thing. But Gabe stood above so many others in making the most out of all 4 of those years while he was with me in the class. I remember some of the first days in German 1 as a freshman. He came in and he was excited to learn a little bit about his name. He thought that his name had some German ties to it, and he wanted to learn more about his family and some German heritage that he had. And every day since, Gabe came in with such motivation and such drive to learn as much as possible, not just about the language, but also about the culture. And it was contagious how motivated he was to get things done and to learn more and improve his German. He encouraged his friends to also take German. He was a great recruiter for the German club, of which he was an officer for several years. He even worked really hard to try and get the club back up this year with all the strange homeroom things that we were doing. He was a participant in our German immersion camp that we did, and I think he really got a lot out of that. Just a camp full of other kids trying to do as much German as possible was probably a pretty ideal situation for him, and I'm very sorry that we couldn't make that happen again this year, but a lot of things have changed this year. I just want to thank Gabe for all the work that he has done in our class, in our club, in our German community. He went out and found a lot of things that he was able to bring back to our classroom to help his fellow students learn, to motivate the underclassmen or students in a lower level of German to continue with the language and want to improve. Again, also getting a chance to learn about the culture. A memory from this senior year that I'd like to share is when Gabe knew that he was going to be the only fourth year student in AP. He wanted to really make sure that the other AP students that he was working with were going to take it seriously. We're going to work as hard as he planned on working, because he wanted to really make the most out of this AP class, out of the AP test he was going to take. And he wanted to kind of let me know that, Sirhan, I want to take this seriously. I want to get as far as I can on this. I want my fellow students to do well also, but I'm really here. I'm 100% focused, and I really want to do well. And that's exactly what he did. He had a great senior year, and he just took the AP test 2 days ago as I am recording this. I think he did an amazing job. I'm absolutely sure of it, because like with everything that he's done in class, I'm sure he approached it with some motivation, with drive, with some self-criticism. I'm sure he probably doesn't think he did as well as he did, but I know that his joy of learning the language and getting to express himself in the language, and his knowledge of the culture gave him a fantastic test the other day. So I just want to thank him for all the work and congratulate him for culminating all 4 years with the AP test that he just took. It's a shame that we can't share this last part of the year together in the classroom. It's been very strange not being able to get into the classroom with you guys with all the conditions that we have. And it's hard. It's been really hard not having wonderful students like Gabe to see every day. One of the greatest pleasures of my job is to be able to work with these students, and not having him and many of his fellow students has been very, very tough. But as strange as all this is right now, it's going to be even stranger next year not having Gabe in class. After 4 years of seeing him just about every day, even in days back when we had the block schedule, he would stop by, we'd have German club meetings, and so next year, not getting a chance to see him is going to be very strange. So Gabe, congratulations. You are the 2020 Senior German Student Award winner. Well deserved, very well earned, and you are welcome to come back into my classroom whenever anyone's allowed to get back into my classroom. You will be very heartily welcomed, and I look forward to hearing about all the amazing success that you're going to have in the future. Once again, congratulations, Gabe.
Hi everyone, my name is Senora Connor, and it is my privilege to announce this year's Emerald Ridge High School World Language Spanish Department Award winner. This year's award goes to Isabella Holloway. Isabella's cheerful smile and positive attitude light up any room she walks into. She has a positive approach in every activity in which she involves herself, and the Emerald Ridge Spanish Department is so proud of her for everything she's accomplished throughout her high school career. We have no doubt that Isabella will continue to shine and add a lot of positivity and cheer in the world as a bilingual citizen. Congratulations, Isabella. We wish you all the best. We know that you will do amazing things.